Welcome to my Finch farm settlement build. This was in some ways a very difficult build and also very exciting. This is also similar to Grey Garden, where you've actually got a bridge or overpass that you can build on, and this is actually a very big, I would say, settlement to build on. You've got a lot of space to build, and there's not anything, well, that's the word, original that you get, except for the one little house, and they got their own little garden area and things like that. So let's jump into it. Yeah, this is actually one of the settlements that you also get a quest, to rescue someone, and you can get something out of it. And you've got enemies all over the place. You got ghouls and raiders. You've got gunners over there. You've got super mutants on one side. There was a satellite place. It's crazy. You've got all the enemies around you. So you do get quite a few spawning in enemies and things like that. Well, if we start on the outside here, let's first open our stats. Oh, no, I'm not in the settlement area. Let me just head this side. Okay, as you can see, I've got 38 people. Okay, so I've got enough beds. Our power defenses are good. Food and water is sorted. But it's a very bit of an odd shape because most of the settlement is basically like in a square shape. Except for this corner, it comes down on this weird point right around here. Now you can add water pumps obviously because you've got water close by. But I did something differently. And here we have our little Minutemen base camp, our security camp, trading post, obviously for traders. And I went all out on a this is like a scaffolding build. Steel, most everything is used with steel. And I tried some new things and did something weird. So you guys are going to see that in a second. Okay, so we got this little basic marketplace here with different shops. I added this little outside shack area thing here. I'm not sure with which mod it is with. And then we've got one of our first defenses, which is just outside the fence here. So I added, you can see this fence. I've used this in a few settlements. I like this fence because it snaps. You can see through it, so it's not a solid wall. And it's easy to use. And obviously with this nice big trees here for extra color and shade. And as I was saying, yes, the first enemy spawn point is right over here in this outside area here. So I've got the fence going around here because there's no fence or anything protection around this settlement when you get here. So it goes all the way around, right around the whole settlement. And that's the other thing that's nice about this, the fencing. You can go up and down. You can see how the ground goes down there, and then it goes straight, and then it goes all the way down that side. And it's got that feature to do it. Okay, our next enemy spawn point, here's our next defense area, right outside here. So we've got two of the same type of areas. So I made up two defenses. So everything is covered. From the bridge area there all the way around. That's where the super mutants come from. You see the big satellite dishes there in the background. It's actually part of a quest, and there's power armor and everything there. So if you haven't gone there yet, you need to check it out. If we quickly open up our map here, then you can see there's Finch Farm. Then we got Sargus Ironworks right over there. Raiders. Okay, we got some, that's where the gunners are there. We've got a few spawning areas here. There's raiders down there. There's a satellite array for the super mutants. There's another settlement just down the road actually. And there's a trading guard with the ghouls. So you get everybody spawning around here. Okay, then we have our main farming area. Now this settlement comes with a farming area. You can see this ground farming area here. I just added a couple of extra food sources and things in here. Now usually I do the carrots, but there was already food here, so why replace it? And I've got plenty of everything, so I just added a couple of the carrots spread out so not everybody's standing on the same spot. And here's one of the people, Jake Finch. I think he's the guy that we actually have to rescue. I thought he was dead. Anyway, because there's the whole Finch family that live here. I don't know where the rest of them are. Who's that? I can't see who that is. No. Settlers. No, there is. There's the father, Abraham Finch. Yeah, so we got the wife and the kids, everything here. Okay. Now there is a mod that adds these scaffolding walkways, as you can see here. Now this one was part of the mod, but this one I built up. As what I said, everything is regarding scaffolding in this because of this big bridge. So this one I built up, and the only way to actually build this is from the top going down. Building up is not going to work because as soon as you build in the wrong place here, you build to the top and it doesn't line up where you want it, you get to take everything down and then redo it. So this one I built up to make another entrance at the top there, and you can see I added the power supply, which is like zigzagging up on the sides of the scaffolding.
Might want to avoid the scrapyard. Gunners over there ain't exactly hospitable.
No, I agree with you. Okay, and we got another defense because we've got a spawn point right on the outside of the fence area here. You can see here, so under the bridge. So there's 3, 1, 2, and then 3 over there. And we are covered in all directions. And I wanted to use these airplane propeller turbine generator things, and you can see I've got quite a few of them there. Here's our main water supply with obviously our smaller little generators. Let's see if I can go up here. There's no settlers blocking me. I had to add this extra, what do you call this, stairs, because obviously they're walking up and down here all day and then they block everything. And so you can see I built up the scaffolding here and built these platforms because this is now all my power supply for the entire settlement. I just felt like, okay, I'm going to put all these generators that looks like a whole bunch of airplane things standing on this platform, but with our main power supply obviously and our terminals and whatnot. You can actually switch that off, don't need that anymore. So if you look from the front, you just see a whole bunch of propellers over here. So it's like, they need a lot of power. Okay, now let's move up. Now the next thing you're going to see might be a bit strange or a little bit overdoing it, but I really enjoyed building this. Okay, so there you can see is the one I built up on that side. And the annoying thing is, as usual, NPCs that for some reason like spawning or going up on the roof. So you can see they walk around and spawn up here. And I've even had the trader Miller, that weapon trader, that he comes here sometimes and then all of a sudden he's on top of the roof. So I had to just add this little walkway on here. Just go down here. So this wasn't here. I just added it on so they got a place to walk down at least. What forces them to walk down. And as I was saying, this is our main living area. You can see this big place. Now this is obviously a two-way bridge.
Yeah.
Here you can see here's the divider in between the two roads. This is all road, which I've covered up and built this huge wall area where everybody's sleeping in. And this is actually the first time I've made a sleeping area that everybody's basically got their own room. So I've got this wooden cabin look, bunk bed effect. They've got a bed, they've got their own chairs and storage and lamp and everything. And obviously we've got a little bit of lighting on the roof here. I keep using these because it gives the most light. So everybody has got their own little sleeping area, which is the first time I've done because I've never had actually the amount of space, all depending on how much settlers you use. So you can see, yeah, there you can see the divider for these two rows going all the way down. So I just use that as a central point. But the problem was, if you look at the roof, it looks a bit funny. And yeah, there's the only thing I had to cover up the hole here. You can see the roof is open. So I wanted to close it off and make it basically look like one building, which it does. But well, I'll show you guys in a second when we get down there. Where was I? Yes. Okay, you can see the sleeping area. So I got these wall dividers. This is part of the warehouse effect wall that you get. And I put these little dividers in between each of them, so it looks like everybody's got their own room. And you can see it's different on both sides. Some of the furniture and things like that, just to give it a nice effect. And everybody's got place to sit, and there's couches and there's storage, and everybody's doing their thing. And they do come up here all the time. These people are traveling here. I've got one of these special little workbenches. Now this is you can see an armor workbench with a variety of things on it. I don't know why that's there, but anyway. And there you can see everybody's got their storage for their clothes. Everybody's got their own sleeping area. Oh, that's the other thing which I struggled with. And you can see how the floor looks. I managed to squeeze in the small little wood planks in between. This goes right around this concrete divider all the way down on both sides. You can see it changes here. You gotta maneuver just see the point of it just to click it in there. It was a bit of a pain. And I managed to clear up all the vines and all the garbage up here, except for this. I can't get rid of this.
Yeah?
Even with console commands, you can't get rid of it because you'll delete the bridge actually. So, and from below, when I was building the other power supply, let me show you guys quickly. I'll just head down a bit further here. You can see there, most of the vines and things I got rid of at the bottom while I was busy building that area. But even from below, there where these vines are underneath, you can't delete it, so unfortunately it's there. Okay, and this is obviously the edge of the build area. Where was I now? Oh yes. Okay, so unfortunately can't get rid of this, and you can see I didn't put anything here because of it. So this is coming through the floor. But it's okay. No, that's part of the world there. Did I add this thing a little bit skew? Yeah, it seems. Okay, no, but that's fine. Okay, now as I said, this is the scaffolding. Now, how are you on the outside edge of the? Oh my gosh, I won't even ask. This I built up here, and I just start from the top, working down. Okay, so let's head up here, and it's pretty cool because you can see this a nice view from here. And then you can see the super mutants. Quickly, come on. Why is my thing acting all strange here? For some reason I can't do anything. That's weird. Okay, but anyway. There you can see the super mutants walking around there. Let's just pick it up. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can see I placed my power going all across this place. It was the only way to light this place up. I first started with just the center, which was enough. But with the lamps that I'm using, I had to add on each side. So I could probably just have added the 2 edges eventually, and then it would have been enough, but no, it doesn't matter. As you can see, you got this gap because it's 2 separate actually buildings, but I managed to put this roof area all the way down here so that it looks like it's one building, one massive sleeping area. Let's go down there, jump up there before we fall off. So we've got a very big build area, and it's pretty good. You can see all the settlers are using it and walking in and out and all over the place as they should, except for these stupid settlers that are for some reason on top of the roof. So there is plenty of build space around here. Let's see if I can open up this build menu. And you can see where it's starting over there. And it goes all the way down, around there, all the way around. So there is, let's just head down here. There you can see it going around there under the bridge area. And then that counts for the top as well. I'm not sure exactly on the build height. I can't remember if I checked the build height. But I think you could probably build maybe one level up higher than that. But well, in my case it wasn't necessary. Well guys, that's everything. Finch Farm. It's also a place that gets, I said, attacked a lot. So watch out for all the gunners and super mutants and raiders and ghouls all around us. And this is one of the few places that you also get, you can see the Brahmin here. There's sometimes 5, I've had actually at one stage 7 or 8 Brahmin that they spawn here and they stay in this area. This little hill area. They sometimes wander here to the settlement itself. One of the few places here that you actually get Brahmin wandering around close to your settlement. But that is it. That is Finch Farm settlement build all done. So we've got a few settlements still left to go. And we got the Red Rocket shop area in Yucca World now to build as well. So till then, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys again. Cheers.